Hello and welcome everyone, Stormy Sensei here. Tonight we're getting a late start, but we'll be playing through some of the mini games in Sonic Adventure 2 Battle. Gonna do a quick sound check, as we always do, make sure that we can be heard, and then we will get into the gameplay. Grab the microphone for my headphones. Let's see what you guys hear. This game tends to be too loud for my microphone. But this time I'm the one that's too loud actually, so let's turn down my own volume here. There we go, that should be good enough. Let's start with the easy stuff, kart racing. I gotta do Shadow, I guess. We're gonna beat each of these. This is the beginner, right? Why are they all so difficult already? I'm in last place. It's okay, we got 3 laps, we'll make it up. We're about to actually catch up to the pack. Alright. That turn keeps on taking us out pretty badly. Especially since we play as a slow acceleration character. Last lap. Still 6th place on the easiest track. Clearly we needed a warm-up. I think we should stick to Tails or something like that. It's usually who I use. Yikes. Oh, that was expert. Okay, that's not as bad. I was so worried that we were playing on the easiest track and that we were getting completely bodied. You just need a confidence boost, that's all. I don't know what buttons they're pressing to go that fast. I mean, there's gotta be like some sort of just CPU shenanigans where their cars just go faster, right? I'm still in 6th place. Even on the easiest course, still getting 6th place. That's pretty rough. We're taking all the rings. How am I supposed to get a boost? I really missed that, huh? So far behind that the rings are respawning. finally saw somebody. Alright, let's try Sonic on the easiest one. At least we're keeping up with these guys now. Alright, finally. Alright, so the trick was use Sonic, get a lead, stay in the lead the whole time. Let's see if we can do that all over again. We basically are forced to use the booster here, because we would not have been able to even do that without a boost. Like Knuckles and Tails are just way faster at driving. And for that matter, everyone is. I wonder if there's some sort of like special technique that I just don't know about when it comes to the Sonic Adventure Kart racing. It looks like the CPU is not boosted by the boosters, so that could help me out. Need to work on that turn. Maybe I don't need to use Sonic for this one. I can't make that turn consistently. Get a boost for when I go over this hill and I lose my speed. Alright, we should be in the clear now. Could we get one more boost before the end? This is actually going to be the hardest part of all of the stream. Expert time. That's not good. I think we got a boost coming up real soon, so that'll help us out a lot. That's really bad. We got 2 coins up here. Alright, we should be good. We should be able to boost to the finish line if we need to. Alright, well, we went from consistently getting 6th place to consistently getting 1st place. Just need a little bit of a warm-up and to get good. Alright, we're done with kart racing. Next up is boss battles. This will take a long time, but it won't be that difficult.
This game of tag is boring. I'm out of here. Finally decided to show up, eh? Okay, bring it on!
Bigfoot reporting to headquarters. Intruder has been located.
Copy that.
This is Spider Troop Bigfoot. Bigfoot to headquarters. Over. We engaged the enemy and request backup.
Hey guys, take care.
Everyone's favorite cutscene.
So far, so good.
Hey, that's that blue hedgehog again, of all places. I found you, Faker. Faker, I think you're the fake hedgehog around here. You're comparing yourself to me? Ha! You're not even good enough to be. I'll make you eat those words.
I'll make you eat those words.
There's no time to play games. You won't even get the chance.
Oop, I just died.
There's no time to play games. You won't even get the chance.
You won't be able to just attack me. Try something to lower his defenses.
I'm the coolest. Oh, I see. So you're not just a hedgehog. Darn, not bad for an imposter.
Do you know who I am?
Huh? Who's there?
King Boom Boo.
What the? A ghost?
I usually am able to get 2 of those. I'm surprised that I wasn't able to do that. outside looking at the stream.
The weak point is the head. Find a way to the top.
Easy peasy.
Nice try, Rocky.
Except for when I died in the first second.
Long time no see, treasure hunter. Did you find my
That's a
emerald?
good one. Your emerald. Talking to you is a waste of time.
Very well. If that's how you want to play, I will take it from you.
Where is she? Wait, I think I saw her up here. Nope, I didn't. No idea where she is. That's the invisible ceiling up there. Yeah, once you find her, you can beat her, but I spent that whole time just trying to see where she was. This is a more difficult version of the Eggman fight. Can't go wide around him, you gotta go really through him.
Lock on to Eggman when you get next to him or behind him. Power is failing! The machine has reached its limit.
I can't lose to
I
Tails.
did it!
Before this is over, I'll show you the true power of chaos control!
Not too bad. 8 minutes.
This is Scorpion Troops Hotshot. Enemy movement has been detected. En route to intercept and destroy.
Copy that.
No.
This is Scorpion Troops Hotshot. The enemy is stronger than expected. Request additional support. He is too strong.
That would have been so much easier if I had the bounce ring that Sonic gets.
Pathetic humans.
I beat Sonic's equivalent of this in 22 seconds. Took me a whole minute as Shadow.
Eggman, you won't get away with
Now, Eggman is actually better than Tails because he gets more life. He has an extra life bar.
Shoot! That was so close.
Better luck next time, Fox Boy.
And that doesn't matter too much for this battle, but it's going to matter a lot when we have to fight Tails the second time.
I can't believe I've come this far just to fail.
This is Flying Dog headquarters. Intruder found entering security hole. Preparing to attack.
Copy that.
Is that really a fast way to do that?
This is Flying Dog headquarters. Taking heavy damage. Close the security hole.
Not bad, huh? I'm pretty strong, all right.
Hey, that's...
That blue hedgehog again, of all places.
I found you. Faker.
I think you're the fake hedgehog around here. You're comparing yourself to me? Huh, you're not even good enough
I'll
to
make
be
you eat
my
those
fake.
words. You can't get away this time. There's only one real Sonic. Bring it on.
Did that count as me dying? That counted as me dying. I like still had the ability to jump out of the water and save myself. That's crazy.
Just attack him. Try
Bring it
something
on.
to lower his defenses.
That hurt.
No time to hang out with the likes of you.
Well, unlike Sonic, I can't just jump out of the sand to save myself. So we get like ultra bodied by landing down there. I was wondering if that was actually optimal to just do that down that way. And it actually kind of is. Sonic, hey there, welcome to another stream. Tonight we're doing Sonic Adventure 2 Battle. We've done most of what we're going to do tonight, but we still have a couple more bosses to do. We're doing the Dark Boss Rush right now, and then we're going to do the All Boss Rush. And then we got the Chao Minigames. You've already missed the Kart, the Go-Karts, and the Hero Boss Rush.
Hand over those master emblems. Give them to me.
Oh, that's right. I'm rude now. I think I see him.
I have no choice but to fight now.
Now give me back those jewels.
Alright, the ultra fun stage.
I'll never forgive you for this.
Alright, he's bad. Alright, took him out first try. I'm lucky that using the punching glove actually knocked him out of the laser attack. So I actually wasn't expecting that to necessarily work. He really just got hit by that? I just missed. Missed again. You gotta go soon? That's understandable. It's pretty late where I am even. Got him.
Failed. I told you, I'm the ultimate.
Wow, we did like a minute and a half better on Dark Story compared to Hero. Although to be fair, we have to actually like wait for King Boom Boo and for the Egg Golem. Alright, put it all together, 15-minute run, let's do it. Or less.
This game of tag is boring. I'm out of here. Finally decided to show up, eh? Okay, bring it on!
Spider Troop Bigfoot reporting to headquarters. Intruder has been located.
Copy that.
This is Spider Troop Bigfoot. Bigfoot to headquarters.
Oops, no! I did light speed dash instead of bounce. That was just me being bad and impatient. Because I'm upset that I'm already taking this long.
For just one hedgehog.
Hey guys, take care.
I could have had a new record, but instead it took 12 seconds longer than the last time. We're so close to 180 emblems. We'll be done in like a week or two.
Hey, that's...
That blue hedgehog again of all places.
I found you, faker.
Fake? I think you're the fake hedgehog around here.
And that'll give us right on time for Pokemon Sword,
You're not even good enough to
which will
be
probably be Sonic Adventure's replacement.
There's no time to play games. You won't even get the chance. I'm the coolest. Oh, I see. So you're not just a hedgehog. Darn, not bad for an imposter.
Do you know who I am?
Huh? Who's there? What the? A ghost?
Alright, let's make quick work of this guy. Actually, don't really know how to make him go faster. I think he always is going to shoot like 5 or so of these. Okay, that's 4. And then he shoots the fire breath, and when it's safe for me to turn around this way. He goes to the ground the first time. Oh, I almost got it. I almost got the 4-in-1. That's just for a speedrunner. That would have been sick. That would have been like a minute. Less than that. 50 seconds or something. But instead, you have to wait. I'm gonna throw these fireballs. I think he goes to the... he starts on the ground and then goes to the wall on this one. Oops. I actually beat him getting to the wall, so he wasn't able to do that. Hey there, Dominator.
What a hassle.
Sonic version of Egg Golem. Whoa. I tried to get super fancy with that. Probably could. There's a headbutt now. Oh, nope. I wonder if I could, like, get on his back while he's spinning his arms around. I feel like it'd be difficult. I mixed up all the stuff. Oops.
Nice try, Rocky.
Long time no see, treasure hunter. Did you find my
That's a
emerald?
good one. Your emerald. Talking to you is a waste of
Oh, I almost forgot that even after we do all the heroes bosses and then all of the villain bosses, after that we still have to do the final boss.
You made me mad. Here I come. Get ready. Flip wave.
Ow. Doing combos?
Here I come. Get ready. Flip wave. You, I mean business. This can be true. I never lose.
Get away from
At least that
my
was a fast one. So lastly, it's Shadow. Oh wait, nope, I forgot about this guy. This guy's pretty tough. You would think that in a mech gun battle, you would want to stay far away from your opponent, but for fighting against the second version of Tails and Eggman, you really want to stay up as close as possible. went too early that time. Oh, the camera angle changes. That's why you gotta go like a little bit early. The goal will be to hit him right before he's about to start the Chaos Sphere.
This is Scorpion Troops Hotshot. Enemy movement has been detected.
Alright,
To intercept
time to
and
do the
destroy.
dark bosses. Just speed run these guys real quick. Oh, I'm so bad. I can't even like get up there in time. Okay, so that doesn't work. Oh, this is the last box that I have to stand on.
This is Scorpion Troops Hotshot. The enemy is stronger than expected. Request additional support.
Oh, that does work. Okay. I just messed it up the first time.
Pathetic humans.
Eggman, you won't get away with this.
Trying to stop a sneeze because I know it gets really loud on the microphone. I'm actually losing this so far. That's kind of weird. Oh wait, no I'm not. I mixed up the two health bars.
I can't believe I've come this far, just to fail.
This is Flying Dog headquarters. Intruder found entering security hole. Preparing to attack. This is Flying Dog headquarters. Taking heavy damage. Close the security hole.
Not bad, huh?
Can I see your new profile picture? I see Sonic with a jack-o'-lantern. Let me look on it on YouTube's. Yeah, I still see Sonic and a jack-o'-lantern.
That blue hedgehog again of all places.
And I don't think that's new. I've seen that on your profile for a couple of days now.
I think you're the fake hedgehog around here. You're comparing yourself to me?
Well, probably a couple weeks actually.
You're not even good enough to be my
I think it's been there for a while.
You can't get away this time. There's only one real Sonic. Bring it on!
That hurts. No time to hang out with the likes of you.
No new profile picture, oof. Yeah, not yet. I mean, I know that when you change it, it takes a little bit for it to update. Has it been 3 weeks? Okay.
Long time no see, treasure hunter. Did you find my
That's a
emerald?
good one. Your emerald. Talking to you is a waste of time. Hand over those master emeralds. Give them to me. I have no choice but to fight now. I must protect the master
Now
emerald.
give me back those jewels.
That's the best kind of scenario to happen. If you're both in the air over the lava, you just bully.
What have you done to Sonic? I'll never forgive you for this. I'll show you how powerful Sonic is. Ow! No! I'll show you how fire!
And then Shadow, last one. I mean, Sonic, last one. And then we fight the real bosses.
I'll use your chaos control! I'm not done. I'll use your chaos control! I'm not done. I'll use your chaos control! I'll use your chaos control! I'm not done with you yet. I'll use your chaos control! I'll use your chaos control! I'll use your chaos control! I'll use your chaos control!
Keep getting impatient.
I'm not
because that happens if I wait too long. When that camera changes, if you just keep on holding forward, then you'll change direction. There we go. We got it eventually. Hey there, Anton, over on Twitch and on YouTube. Juggling 2 profiles, getting double the viewership. Oop, I want to do that. Oop. Oh. First time I've messed up on the very first phase of that boss fight. After these boss fights, we get to go to the real good stuff. Like, why do they give you this little river thing that just like carries you away to your death without like a camera that lets you see where it is? He's moving fast now. Not really fast enough, but a lot faster, that's for sure. Alright, here comes the once in a lifetime thing. You get 2 shots at it, you get hit twice, you're just dead. Alright, we made it. Final boss.
Get out, you ugly prototype. Now it's up to you, Sonic.
refreshed. Let me give it a try.
Alright, halfway there, but now it actually gets kind of difficult. So close. Uh-oh. Oh, it's not gonna make it. Hey. 5 rings to spare.
Everyone here is rooting for you. Good luck, and give them trouble.
Here I come, you creep!
Your power's getting weaker. Hey, are you okay?
I must destroy the evil the professor has created.
Nice. Took as long to beat the 2 other bosses as it did to beat all the additional ones before that. You can't find the emojis? If you're on a desktop, then you press the little face underneath the this typing bar. If you're on mobile, you just have to use your own phone's emojis in order to type or put emojis in to, what's it called?
Stage select.
Alright, last up, I know that we've taken quite some time, but we're finally getting into the core game mechanics and core gameplay of Sonic Adventure 2. That being Chao races. I was not even going to tell me what they are, okay. We have to go in through stage select.
Stage select. Select.
Oh, you can only go to the Chao Garden as people that you've actually gotten keys as before. I'm gonna try to do that for the :V:. Oop, that's a C. That's a C again. Yep, didn't work for me, but then again, I was also using Streamlabs. Oh yeah, it works on Mac. If you're directly on YouTube side. Not on Streamlabs OBS. Alright, here we got our hero Chao.
Everything will be okay. You sure?
Chaoco. Max run, max speed, max power, middling stamina. And then this guy over here, I would wake him in order to show you the stats, but it actually makes them pretty upset when you wake him up. Alright, so this is gonna take a while, but it takes like no button inputs, so it's basically just you guys watching a couple of cutscenes for the rest of the game. Or for the rest of the stream, I should say. So Chaz has a bit more swim, less fly, way more run, way less power, and about the same stamina. But by the time he gets to level 31 stamina, he'll have more stamina than Chao. Alright, what are you guys thinking? You want to see heroes beat everything, or Dark Chao beat everything? We got the boar or no legs. Also just flip a coin for it. You got the Peace Hedgehog. I actually can't even see it on a Mac. I don't have access to that emoji. Alright, let's go for the original. Chao came first, so we're gonna just use everything there. It's not gonna take very long because it's so much faster than everyone else. Like, they're still crawling. I sprint. I Naruto run. Even though I don't have any legs. We'll do evil next. New record. There's gonna be lots of that. This was gonna be a close one. Alright, so we got 2 emblems just then. I don't know what for. But let's do Jewel Race now. Well, I should be stronger than I was at that point in time since I have a different animal layout. Sit back and enjoy some of the best music in the entire game. Chaz just flies over the entire competition, even though they're all flying Chao. You can tell because they're purple. They look like the Sega character Knights. Doesn't even need to swim. If only we had laps, and I could actually lap them. Looks like a new record, even with the trip. Alright, I didn't get another emblem for that. That was kind of weird. I don't actually know what causes me to get emblems on here. Since the first time around I just beat everything. This one actually should be kind of difficult. I'm basically going up against a neutral Chaos Chao, which is like the strongest type. But I'm pretty sure that I beat him in terms of stats. Yeah, so I run better. Looks like I'm also smarter. Have better luck. Alright, this is gonna be a breeze, never mind. Even though this is the most difficult challenge in the game. So I showed this off on a previous stream, but the way that I got these chows so strong is basically through an exploit. Typically you feed the animals that you get from enemies and find around the levels to Chao to make them gain stats. So if you want your Chao to run faster, you give them a cheetah. If you want them to fly further, you give them like a peacock or a vulture. If you want them to swim more, you give them an otter. Want them to be stronger, you give them a gorilla, things like that. Then there are a couple of like neutral animals that kind of boost all stats evenly. And there are also legendary animals that boost a lot of stats by a lot, like the Phoenix boosts a whole bunch of stats, but in particular flying is the most, and then dragon for power, unicorn for speed, random merb monster for swimming. But anyway, usually when you give these animals to your Chao, they get used up entirely the first time and you can't use them anymore. So the point is you get to feed your Chao up to 10 different animals every time you go through a stage. But you can, if you space it just right, you can actually place down an animal in front of your Chao. They will gain the stats, but the animal won't be used up. So you can actually take one animal and just keep on boosting their stats over and over again. And that's how you get level 99 stats for everything on a Chao that's only been alive once. For those of you that didn't have the pleasure of growing up with Sonic Adventure 2, you could just like not play Sonic Adventure 2 like the actual game at all, and just only play Chao Racing or Chao Raising basically, and you would actually have your own game. Like that probably has more content in it than the actual gameplay itself. Because these Chao, they have personalities, they have different IVs, like individual values, so you can actually, oh, we got 3 emblems just then, so that's good. So I think that we're done with everything here. So we can just do to Chao Karate instead. We've seen enough of Chaz. Let's see what Chao has to do. Now this is gonna be hilarious. This sort of stuff. Chao Karate. I think I'm gonna one-shot most of the Chao here. So in this game, your speed determines how quickly it takes for you to act. Your power determines how much damage you deal. Your swim, I think, is your defense. Your fly is your evasion. Your stamina is your health bar, I believe. I forget what causes your zeal to go up or down. I think it has something to do with your stamina bar. You can knock them out of the ring for a win, and you can also knock down their health points as well. I also hope that your profile picture updates eventually. I'm sure that if I refreshed my YouTube, it probably would show up. Like, if you see it for yourself, if you like close YouTube and reopen it, and you see it for yourself, then it probably is working, and then that's just, the rest of us would need to refresh our own YouTube. The Chao that are crouching on the ground, they're actually crawling because they're actually so young and weak that they actually don't know how to stand and walk yet. So practically I'm just bullying right now. Because there's no way that these guys stand any chance. Actually got hit. So that's impressive. Alright, we got one emblem from that. So I think we have to actually beat every level for this. It's past your bedtime. Yeah, it's same for me actually. It's almost 1 a.m. Got work in the morning. You love this minigame? I know, this is, I was telling chat earlier that this, like, if you bought Sonic Adventure 2 and just only played Chao raising, that's its own game. Like, there's more content in that to begin than the full game itself. Have a good night, Sonic. Thanks for stopping by and watching the stream. Yeah, actually, I forgot to keep on talking about this, but yeah, so the Chao, they have their own personalities, so each one is different, and then in addition to that, they each have their own, like, individual values. So like if you gave the same animals to two different Chao, their stats would raise by a different amount. And then there's like different forms for each Chao, so they like evolve to hero versus dark versus neutral depending on how much they like the characters that you bring to the Chao Garden with them. And then once you spend enough in-game time with them, then they've actually died, but if they're happy enough, then they get reincarnated. But if they keep like 10% of the stats from their previous life. Yeah, fighting against Stormy. Oh yeah, I just killed myself, I guess. So like if you raise a speed Chao, so this is a neutral hero Chao right now, but I could have made it like a speed neutral Chao, and then its appearance would look completely different. It would actually look kind of like Sonic a little bit. But then the next time when they die and then get reincarnated, you can raise them a different way. So you can make it a speed Chao again, and then it would be considered a speed Chao. Or you could make it a flying time this time, which would make it a speed flying Chao. And so that actually goes 3 levels deep. So you can get speed power, or like speed power flying and so on. It's so crazy how much content there is into Chao raising, and it's all on in-game timers, so you can't just like, you know, play the rest of the game. You actually have to sit in the Chao garden raising your Chao for like hundreds of hours in order to get the final like chaos devil or angel Chao, which are the strongest version of each. So you were talking earlier about the item glitch, which I've obviously done. As you can see, 99 in all stats, except for stamina, because you can't use the item glitch there. Item glitch is the way to go. I mean, it really is. Yeah, I think I have to do all the fights through Super in order to get the, oh, I didn't one-shot. No longer one punch. But yeah, as I was saying, I think that, what was I saying? Item glitch is the way to go. Yeah, it is. Oh yeah, we're doing all 180 emblems, so we have to do all of the fights, I think. Pretty sure. Even though we can't one-shot these guys anymore, we can still blitz them to knock them out of the ring. I'm gonna be so shook when like I have to fight a Chao that like actually outspeeds me. And then at the end, I think that I will... Actually, I don't think I have the second controller. I wanted to put my two Ultra Chao against each other just to see who would win, because I don't think I've done that before. But I don't think I'm going to be able to do that. I don't think I can control two with one controller. Oh, you had so many that your PC boxes got full and you had to release? That's really rough. I grew up with two brothers, and we each like had our own Chao garden. So like I had the dark garden, and then one brother had the neutral garden, the other had the light garden. So we only ever could have 8 at a time. Growing up, I had I think I had like a regular dark Chao, a regular hero Chao, and then I got the Tails Chao that you got from porting over, from connecting your Sonic Advance game to through the GameCube, through the Game Boy Advance player or whatever. It's not as crazy as you would think, though, when it comes to like having like up to 8 Chao in each garden, because every time you start a new save file on the memory card, it gives you 2 free eggs. So anyway, I had the 2 neutrals, 1 Tails Chao, and like 1 Aqua Chao, which you had to buy from the black market. I don't know what I like more, the ultra speed that comes with Chaz or the ultra one punch that comes from Chaoco. On this particular save file, which is on my Xbox 360, I got this many years later. You know, I only have these 2 because that's all I needed. we did already do Chao races. But if you have a favorite race you want me to do, then I don't mind doing that. It won't take very long. Was Chaz named after Chaz's Spaz? No, the Chaz here was like years before I even like knew that Chaz was on YouTube. Like, I think that most of the Chao names that I've had generally were just like CHA and then some random pronunciation. So I had like a Chowlik, Chowlin, this is Chowco, Chaz. Alright, that guy actually outsped me. The previous one outsped me, which was interesting. Alright, we are running out of stamina here, running out of zeal. Alright, finally got a hit in. Oh, he's gone. He's gotta build up his zeal. I mean, his name is Angel, but he looks literally like Chaos, and he's clearly a double Chao. Oh, he's strong. Had an emotional connection to this game, specifically the Chaos. My first name's Chao was Buddy. I need that Chaos Chao in my life. Only raise a neutral one. Almost perfect. Oh, he's strong. Yeah, these Chao, they're no joke. Grand Champion. Do I get another emblem for that? There we go. The best part about Tails in this game is that since he wasn't really able to fly around in the main game like he was in Sonic Adventure 1, when he comes into the Chao Garden he has infinite flight and he actually never like hovers. Like in the previous game he would like fly, but then he would eventually like slow down or whatever.
Everything will be okay.
And he actually, because he doesn't have a tail to attack with, he can't actually accidentally hit his Chao by pressing the B button. You can attack, it just takes a lot of effort for you to do so. Compare that with Sonic, where if you press B and you're trying to pick up your Chao, but you're just out of range, then instead you like spin attack them. It's the saddest thing in the entire world. It makes me want to like reset my game, like delete my save file, everything. Hey, this guy finally woke up. He's been asleep for like this entire stream playthrough. Look how fast he is, how ridiculous.
Here. Yo-sho. Yo-sho. Here. Everything will be okay. Yo-sho.
Like, how do you make something that's like so evil looking but also so adorable?
Here. Yo-sho. Here.
I don't even know why I'm feeding them. Like, they're already stronger than they'll ever be. Like, even me staying in here is just bringing them closer to reincarnation, which would be bad as well, because I don't really feel like putting in the time to raise them back up to level 99. You ever seen a Chao just die? I've never seen, well, I mean, I've never seen it in my own game, but I have seen it happen before. Like, I've watched a couple of videos on, like, everything about the Chao Garden, which is why I know, like, a good bit about what could possibly happen. But yeah, I've never personally caused a Chao to just die. Because it's too many hours. Like, imagine putting all that time in and then you just, like, decide to let your Chao just die. Couldn't be me. Alright, we'll do one hero race and one dark race. New battle, Devil versus Angel. You only fight one. We already did the challenge run where we beat the Chaos Chao. We did that right before you showed up. This should be a blowout. I'm pretty sure that I've beaten all of these already. He's faster than I am. That's crazy. I'm smarter though. I have bad luck though. He also has bad luck, so we're good. I know that running is our weakest stat, so even though that's like not that great, we should be fine because we have like way more power, like way more power than we have any business having. RNG. The crazy thing is that the Chao actually have a luck stat, which decreases the chances of bad things happening to them, like tripping and like the Jack-in-the-Box fail. And at the end of the level, there's a pitfall that you can fall into. And they also have an intelligence stat that helps them solve this puzzle that's coming up in a little bit. So those are the stats they don't show you on the Chao card. They just show you stamina, speed, power, swim, fly. So this is an intelligence check here. And lucky me, there's only one correct answer in there, it looks like. Oh no, there are two, darn. I was hoping there was only one correct answer, and then me getting here first would make me just automatically win. Because the punishment for missing this, you get knocked out. Like, a giant block drops on your head, and your child just kind of sits there for like 30 seconds for being dumb. Sounds like a reasonable punishment to me, honestly. Think that people would do generally better in school if their punishment was getting knocked completely out, unconscious for a couple of seconds. Oh, you're right, it's not a block, it's an Amo Chao. Now, if Sega decided to make a Chao raising game and just release just that for the Switch, you know, forget Pokemon, forget Smash, forget everything, I would be a competitive Chao racer. The only game that I would ever consider like doing more than Chao raising would be like if they had Kirby Air Ride. If they had a Kirby Air Ride game with the original 3 modes, City Trial and Top Race and Regular Race, forget about it. So this is my super fast Chao. He will have ultra fast running, and I think he's also pretty good at one other stat. Relative to my good Chao, that is. Faster, smarter, luckier. Oh yeah, flying. I'm really good at flying. But not too good in power, apparently, because he's gaining on me in this section. Luckily this is... oh, actually there's one more power section. There's this is a power section as well. So he's gonna pass me for a little bit, but we'll catch up pretty soon. And that should be the last time he's in the lead, unless I trip literally right now. But we should be good. How is he patching up to me? Oh, I'm good at swimming too, that's good. Oh, he got the right answer. Curses. The pace is insane still? Yeah, I'm pretty sure that Chaz here will easily smoke Chao in an actual race. Just because his speed stat, I think he's like an A in speed instead of a C. So he has a lot more potential. And you'd have to like go through, you can actually do Chao breeding as well. That's the thing in this game. You can put 2 Chao that are friendly and happy, and if one of them gets heart or flowers around it, and you bring another Chao that's mature to it, then they'll like generate an egg that's a mix of their stats. This game is so complex. I only just remembered that. I completely forgot that that was a thing. But you have to like breed to get like all S ranks, and then level 99, and like let them reincarnate 3 times, and then you'd have like the ultimate Chao. Man, what a good game. I've actually only had 1 Chao reincarnate ever. Like, that's how, like, despite all the stuff that I know about it and how much I've played through the games, I've only had 1 life cycle for any particular Chao. That's just crazy. You have to spend so much time in the Chao Garden.
stage.
Alright, we finished with all the minigames. We finished all of Chao World, we got all the kart racing, and we got all of the boss fights. I saved the best for last, Chao Racing obviously, but the next stream will finish up, maybe not the next stream because there's a lot to do, but the last thing that we have left is all of Sonic's A ranks. And then we'll be done with Sonic Adventure 2. Right on time for Pokemon Sword. Very beautiful, very beautiful. Yeah, so not too much longer to go. 20 hours and counting. We'll probably finish under 30 hours for a 100% completion rate. It's pretty nice. But that's gonna end it. We're gonna call it for tonight. I need to get to bed. I never finished all the A ranks. The last hard modes always screwed me over. All the time constraints. Yeah. Well, you'll have to stay tuned for that one because you get a nice little treat at the end for getting all 180 emblems, which we will show at the end of when we actually finish that stream. I don't know when it will be though. It definitely won't be this weekend. And probably be like, yeah, Crazy Gadget is actually the hardest level in the whole stage. Now it's Crazy Gadget. Final Rush wasn't that bad. Final Rush was the one with the rails and you're basically grinding the whole time. Crazy Gadget was the one where you're changing the gravity the whole time. Well, I mean, I say that's the hardest stage in the game, but the actual hardest stage in the game is actually Route 280 on the mission where you have to not touch any of the walls. You make me want to play this game again. Do it, man. If you stream this game, you won't get you'll get more viewers than Paladins. Probably not as much as Smash, obviously, but like you get a pretty good crowd from this. Like I got, I think 4 new regulars from streaming this game. And obviously I'm streaming like way too late on a school night for people to actually show up. But, you know, this is about as many people tune in for the Smash After Work streams when I'm not doing any commentary, just me playing without talking to chat at all. So I think you could do some pretty good work with this. Got to see those A ranks for Sonic. Yeah, it'll probably be like Saturday after this one. So I think that's the 9th. November 9th is probably when I'll do that. So yeah, stay tuned for that. If you're watching this after the fact, be sure to subscribe, like the video. I've probably already done it by the time you're watching this in the future. On Twitch, don't forget to follow me. And thanks for watching, everyone. We'll see you guys next time. Have a good night.